Have you ever considered that anxiety, that feeling that keeps you up at night and makes your heart race, could actually be the key to achieving greatness? It sounds counterintuitive, but the truth is that within this uncomfortable emotion lies a transformative power. In a world where everyone is seeking peace and tranquility, few know that true personal revolution begins by embracing our anxieties. Get ready to discover how to turn this seemingly negative force into a powerful ally for your spiritual and personal growth. In this video, we're going to explore how anxiety can be converted into creative energy, strategic planning, and deep introspection. You'll learn how to use this feeling as a catalyst for growth and mastery, finding synchronicity in every step of your journey. Prepare to redefine your relationship with anxiety and uncover a new level of inner power. Let's unravel the secrets to using anxiety as a force for manifestation, connecting with your spirituality, and awakening your true potential. Kierkegaard, a Danish philosopher, introduced the concept of existential angst. He described this feeling as an inevitable part of the human condition, different from medical anxiety disorders. While medical anxiety often comes with physical symptoms and can be debilitating, Kierkegaard's existential angst is a natural response to the freedom of choice and life's uncertainties. Imagine someone standing before a vast ocean of possibilities, feeling the weight of each potential decision. This type of angst reminds us of our capacity and responsibility to shape our lives. According to Kierkegaard, existential angst arises from the recognition that we are free to choose our path. This freedom brings with it a profound and often overwhelming responsibility. Unlike medical anxiety, which can paralyze, existential angst is a force that pushes us into action. It reminds us that every choice we make contributes to our journey of spiritual awakening and personal transformation. By accepting this angst, we can start to navigate our inner power and manifest our potential. For Kierkegaard, angst isn't something to be avoided but understood and integrated. He believed this feeling could be a gateway to inner wisdom and collective consciousness. By confronting our angst, we can connect more deeply with our spirituality and mysticism, allowing these experiences to guide us toward a more meaningful and authentic life. Synchronicity begins to appear when we accept and explore this part of ourselves, revealing divine connections and unexpected insights. A practical example would be a young adult facing the choice of a career. They might feel deep angst when considering the multiple directions their life could take. Instead of fleeing from this feeling, they could dive into introspection, meditation, and creative visualization to discover the path that resonates most with their inner wisdom. This practice of facing angst can transform the experience into a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, opening a loop to explore the freedom and responsibility that accompany this journey. The freedom of choice is a gift, but also a source of great anxiety. Kierkegaard argues that with this freedom comes immense responsibility. Every decision we make shapes not only our destiny, but also how we interact with the world. This sense of responsibility can be overwhelming, leading us to question our choices and capabilities. However, it is through this process of questioning that we find a true connection with our spirituality and inner power. When we confront the freedom to make choices, we encounter the potential for spiritual transformation. Each decision is an opportunity to align our actions with our inner wisdom and synchronicity. Herein lies the beauty of freedom, the ability to manifest a life that deeply resonates with our collective consciousness. By embracing this responsibility, we begin to see the manifestation of our desires and spiritual awakening as natural results of our intentional choices. Consider a practical example. A person deciding whether to move to a new city for a job opportunity. The freedom of this choice comes with a series of responsibilities and anxieties. However, by embracing this freedom and using creative visualization, they can connect with their collective consciousness and make a decision that will benefit not only their career, but also their spiritual growth. Divine connection becomes apparent when their choices reflect their true self. Freedom and responsibility are intertwined, creating a continuous cycle of choices and consequences. The anxiety we feel when making these choices can be seen as a guide, signaling the importance and impact of our decisions. By understanding and accepting this cycle, we are able to use our anxiety as a catalyst for spiritual growth and transformation. Kierkegaard saw anxiety as an essential part of personal and existential development. He believed this uncomfortable sensation, far from being merely negative, could be transformed into a powerful force for growth. When we find ourselves in moments of uncertainty and angst, we are in fact facing opportunities to explore our inner power and manifest significant changes in our lives. In this context, anxiety is like a fire that, if well directed, can forge a stronger and wiser version of ourselves. This perspective invites us to reevaluate our relationship with anxiety. Instead of seeing it as an enemy, we can consider it an ally on the path to spiritual transformation. By facing our fears and insecurities, we make room for energetic purification and the elevation of our collective consciousness. Inner wisdom, which often lies dormant, is awakened when we allow ourselves to feel and work through anxiety. This connects us more deeply with our spirituality and mysticism. To apply this in a practical context, imagine someone who is anxious about an important presentation at work. Instead of avoiding this anxiety, they can use it as a motivator to prepare better and creatively visualize their success. Practices like meditation and breathing exercises can help transform this anxiety into focus and determination. This approach not only improves their immediate performance, but also contributes to their long-term personal development, creating a synchronicity between their effort and results. Kierkegaard teaches us that anxiety is a door to the unknown, an invitation to explore new possibilities and push our limits. Every time we face and overcome our anxiety, we take a step toward our spiritual awakening. This continuous process of confronting and transcending anxiety guides us on our journey of self-knowledge and growth, preparing us to explore how passion can be an effective response to anxiety. Kierkegaard suggested that passion could be a powerful response to anxiety. When we are deeply connected to something we love, anxiety can be transformed into creative energy and purpose. This passion helps us navigate moments of uncertainty, offering a sense of direction and fulfillment. Imagine someone who finds expression through art. The anxiety that could paralyze them is channeled into paintings that reflect their spiritual transformation and divine connection. Passion has the power to transform our perspective on anxiety. Instead of being seen as a negative force, anxiety becomes an ally, guiding us to areas of life where we can find true meaning and purpose. This intense feeling can help us manifest our deepest desires, using creative visualization to materialize our dreams. It is through this passionate dedication that we begin to feel synchronicity in our lives, where everything seems to align perfectly. A practical example is someone who decides to pursue a career in music, driven by a deep passion. The anxiety of performing on stage can be overwhelming, but this same anxiety is converted into energy and emotion during the performance. By preparing with meditation and energetic purification practices, this person not only improves their performance but also strengthens their connection to inner wisdom and collective consciousness. Every note played is a manifestation of their inner power and spiritual connection. Passion, then, is an essential tool for turning anxiety into something productive and meaningful. It allows us to access a state of flow, where creativity and inspiration flow naturally. It is in this state that we find the true essence of our being and our life mission. Passion gives us the strength to continue, even in the face of adversity, and prepares us to explore how anxiety can be a motivator to push our limits and continually improve. Musashi, the legendary samurai, saw anxiety as a powerful motivator. Instead of letting it paralyze him, he used it to push his limits and continuously improve. This perspective is inspiring, showing how we can turn a seemingly negative force into a drive for growth. Musashi trained tirelessly, facing challenges that required not only physical skills, but also a focused and resilient mind. This constant practice of confronting anxiety resulted in deep and lasting spiritual transformation. In this context, anxiety is seen as an opportunity for self-development. Each moment of tension or fear is a chance to access our inner power and work on our energetic purification. Musashi believed that by facing anxiety head-on, we could discover the true extent of our capabilities. This approach is especially relevant for those seeking spiritual awakening and the manifestation of a full and meaningful life. Anxiety becomes a catalyst for inner wisdom and collective consciousness. To illustrate this practically, think of an athlete preparing for an important competition. The pre-event anxiety can be intense, but by channeling this energy into more focused and strategic training, the athlete not only improves their performance but also strengthens their mindset. Practices like creative visualization and meditation can help turn this anxiety into a positive force, connecting them with their collective consciousness and inner power. Every training session becomes a manifestation of their divine connection and commitment to excellence. Musashi teaches us that anxiety is not something to be feared, but a powerful tool for personal and spiritual growth. By viewing anxiety as a motivator, we can face our challenges with courage and determination, knowing that each obstacle overcome brings us closer to our true essence. This approach prepares us to explore the importance of strategic preparation and how it can transform our relationship with anxiety. Musashi's familiarity with anxiety led him to value meticulous preparation and strategic foresight. He knew that the key to facing uncertainty and fear lay in being prepared for any eventuality. This approach not only reinforced his confidence, but also enhanced his skills, allowing him to act with precision and effectiveness. Strategic preparation, therefore, is a way to channel anxiety into concrete and productive actions, aligning with our inner wisdom and power. Musashi understood that anticipating potential challenges and crafting detailed plans could transform anxiety into a powerful ally. Instead of being overwhelmed by the fear of the unknown, he prepared for various situations, giving him a significant advantage. This method can be applied in our daily lives, whether at work, in studies, or in any other area. For example, someone preparing for a job interview can use creative visualization to anticipate questions and answers, turning anxiety into confidence. Strategic preparation also involves continuous practice and skill refinement. Musashi dedicated hours to training, believing that excellence was achieved through repetition and attention to detail. This practice not only improved his physical skills, but also strengthened his spiritual connection and energetic purification. For those seeking spiritual awakening and the manifestation of their desires, meticulous preparation can be a way to align with synchronicity and collective consciousness. By adopting a strategic approach, we can turn anxiety into a motivating force that drives us to act with determination and purpose. Detailed preparation gives us the confidence needed to face challenges and connect with our inner power. This practice of planning and foresight prepares us to use introspection as a powerful tool to transform anxiety into deep insights. Musashi often withdrew into solitude, using introspection as a tool to confront his anxiety and transform it into profound insights. He understood that to achieve true mastery and spiritual transformation, it was necessary to delve deep into one's mind and soul. This process of introspection not only alleviated anxiety, but also revealed inner wisdom that guided his actions and decisions. It is in the quiet of introspection that we find divine connection and the manifestation of our true essence. The practice of introspection allows us to explore our anxiety in a safe and controlled environment. By dedicating time to reflect on our fears and uncertainties, we can begin to understand their origins and meanings. Musashi used this time of solitude for energetic purification and to align with collective consciousness. Similarly, we can use moments of introspection to meditate, practice creative visualization, and seek answers within ourselves. This practice helps us transform anxiety into a source of wisdom and clarity. To apply this in everyday life, consider setting aside daily time for introspection. It could be through meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in nature. For example, someone feeling anxious about an important decision might take a walk in a park, allowing the tranquility of the environment to calm their mind and reveal deep insights. This regular practice of introspection strengthens our connection with spirituality and mysticism, promoting continuous spiritual transformation. Musashi shows us that introspection is not merely an act of self-examination, but a profound journey toward our true nature. By confronting our anxiety through introspection, we can access our inner power and manifest significant changes in our lives. This practice prepares us to embrace discomfort as a tool for growth and mastery. Musashi firmly believed that training in severe and uncomfortable environments was essential to achieving mastery and personal growth. He understood that life is full of uncertainties and challenges, and the best way to prepare for them was to simulate these conditions during training. By facing discomfort head-on, he strengthened not only his body, but also his mind and spirit. This rigorous practice was a form of energetic purification and spiritual awakening, deeply connecting with his inner wisdom. The practice of embracing discomfort might seem intimidating, but it is a powerful tool for spiritual transformation. Musashi trained in extreme conditions, such as cold environments or intense combat situations, to prepare for any eventuality. This training not only improved his physical skills, but also reinforced his connection with inner power and collective consciousness. Similarly, we can use challenging situations in our lives to strengthen our resilience and grow spiritually. A practical example is someone who decides to participate in marathons to overcome their anxiety. Training in different weather conditions and terrains not only prepares them physically but also mentally. Each run becomes an opportunity to practice creative visualization, manifesting success and divine connection in every step. Synchronicity reveals itself when we are open to facing challenges, and anxiety transforms into a source of motivation and power. Embracing discomfort, as Musashi did, teaches us to see adversity as an opportunity for growth. Each difficult situation is a chance to explore our potential and manifest our inner wisdom. This approach prepares us to face life with courage and determination, knowing that each challenge overcome brings us closer to our true essence and purpose. By adopting this mindset, we are ready to apply all the knowledge acquired, encouraging deep and continuous transformation. Now that you've learned how to use your anxiety to achieve greatness, it's time to apply this knowledge to your daily life. Think about the situations that usually cause you anxiety. How can you turn them into opportunities for growth? Are you ready to face these challenges head-on, using techniques like creative visualization, introspection, and strategic preparation? The key lies in seeing every moment of anxiety as a step toward your spiritual awakening and the manifestation of your inner power. Are you prepared to embrace anxiety as an ally on your journey of self-discovery? Start practicing meditation and introspection to turn your fears into profound insights. Which areas of your life could benefit from this new perspective? Remember, greatness isn't achieved by avoiding anxiety, but by facing it and using it to fuel your spiritual transformation. So, are you ready to take the next step? If you found value in these tips, subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell to keep learning more about how to transform your life. We want to accompany you on this journey of growth and self-discovery. Leave a comment below, share your experiences, and tell us how you plan to use anxiety to achieve greatness. Together, we can create a community of people connected by the quest for a fuller and more spiritual life.